Welcome back to another in our series of People, Places, and Things in the Bible. Our topic for today is potpourri for... Occasionally I will come across an article that informs me of some everyday items with features that most people are unaware of. I am so amazed by this that even when I'm alone, I say out loud, "No way!" For instance, did you know that there is a device on the side of the steering column of your car that indicates to people that you are going to change lanes or turn off the road you are traveling on? Actually, I know about it already. But since many people don't use it, I figured they didn't know it was there. But seriously, like the hole in the soda can tab that you open is designed to hold a straw. The hole in your cooking pot handle is for holding the spoon you use to stir. Now, space doesn't allow me to go into details about those extra holes in your Chuck Taylor canvas shoes or those cups you use to fill with ketchup. But enough of the mundane. There's a spiritual message awaiting us. The more I read the Bible, the more I am awestruck by the new things I learn constantly. In the same spirit of being amazed, I wonder if we are aware of some of these items found in the Bible. For instance, did you know that Methuselah died the same year of the Great Flood? The oldest man recorded in the Bible at 969 years of age, if you do the math, comes right down to the year of the Great Flood. We really don't know if he died just prior to the flood or actually in the flood itself. Also, did you know that 2 books of the Bible do not contain the word God or any derivative of his name? Those books, Esther and the Song of Solomon. The first raised platform used for preaching is found in the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 4. The word manna literally means, "What is this?" For so it is translated in Exodus 16:15. So when the children of Israel saw it, they said to one another, "What is it?" For they did not know what it was. And Moses said to them, "This is the bread which the Lord has given you to eat." The Israelites did not know what it was that was on the ground there in front of them. Genesis 1:1 gives us all the known elements that exist and that everything in the universe is made of. In the beginning is time. God is force. Created is energy. The heavens is space, and the earth matter. It wasn't until recently that these were discovered by scientists, that it is everything in the known universe. In the King James Bible, the 46th word in the 46th Psalm is shake. The 46th word from the end of the 46th Psalm is spear. The King James Bible was published in 1611 when William Shakespeare was 46 years old. In 1 Chronicles 4:10 in the King James Version, it contains every letter of the English alphabet except the letter X. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, "Oh, that thou wouldst bless me indeed, and enlarge my coast, and that thine hand might be with me, and that thou wouldst keep me from evil, that it might not grieve me." And God granted him that which he requested. Only 2 women in the Bible have their ages revealed. Sarah in Genesis 23:1, and the daughter of the ruler of the synagogue in Mark 5:41. While these are interesting trivia, I believe an even more remarkable set of facts surrounds the lives of Abraham and his son Isaac and Christ Jesus. Both Isaac and Christ were brought to be sacrificed at the same spot, a hill near Jerusalem. Genesis 22 and John 19. Both Isaac and Jesus carried the wood to the place of the sacrifice and were laid out on that wood, also in Genesis 22:6 and John 19:17. Both Isaac and Jesus were born by divine intervention, Genesis 21:1 and 2, and Luke 1:35. Both fathers were willing to sacrifice their one and only son, Genesis 22:16 and John 3:16. Both Isaac and Jesus' sacrifice involved a 3-day journey, Genesis 22:4 and 1 Corinthians 5:15:4. On the 3rd day, Abraham and Isaac arrived and saw the place afar off. Jesus rose from the dead on the 3rd day. A substitution sacrifice was offered that involved thorns. The ram was caught in the thicket in Genesis 22:13, and a crown of thorns was placed on Jesus, who was the lamb sacrificed in our stead. 1 Corinthians 5:7. Time and space do not allow for more of the similarities of Isaac and Christ. Perhaps you might even take some time to look into the similarities of Joseph and Christ. There are many amazing things to learn about God and His love for us from His Word, the Bible. Spend time every day in the Scriptures, and I believe you will agree that the lengths to which God was willing to go to redeem His creation is absolutely astonishing. Don't you think? And Lord willing, let's meet here again tomorrow and look at more people, places, and things of the Bible.